Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, I just found a racket that was strung. Man, it's been over 2 years. And it's been sitting there for that amount of time. Is it playable? How much tension has it lost? Stay tuned.
Hey Harry, I got a match in the morning. I need this thing restrung ASAP. Can you help me out?
Dude, it's 7 o'clock at night.
I know, Harry, but I don't know if I'm going to sleep well without it. I got to have fresh strings for this match.
Have you ever heard of a service called Direct Tennis?
No.
They can actually send out a stringer to your home.
Wow, great.
They can pick it up, string it, and bring it right back within an hour sometimes.
Awesome.
So it's directtennis.online.
Cool, I'll check that out. Thanks, Harry.
Yeah, check it out. Guys, directtennis.online. Check them out. Get your racket strung. All right, so my buddy Patrick, I haven't seen him in over 2 years. Kind of just left his racket. How much tension has it lost? Let's take a look. 5, 6, 7, 8, right there, middle. Mm-hmm. 2 years and a half, it probably would have lost like, whoa, it says 31 here. Let's see where 31 is. According to this, 46 pounds. And it was strung, what? 54 pounds. So it lost 8 pounds from just staying there. At least that's what the ERT 300 says. Seems to be, okay when I do this. It definitely doesn't slap like a newly strung racket because it is giving. I am able to push it some. I guess playing with it will tell us in what state it's in. See you on the court. All right, so Coach Gu,
Yep.
you just hit with this Gen 2 1619
Yep.
strike.
Yes.
Tell me about your hit. What did you feel? Did it feel good? Comfortable?
I felt balanced. I felt more balanced than most Babolat's, I feel like, in general. Definitely feels weighted. Usually Babolat rackets, they're pretty head light in general. Harry knows what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. They're known for power, right? Effortless power and just like ton of head speed going all the way through, but there's no stability. That's the only thing it lacks. And this one actually felt really good. You're not telling me anything, so I'm basically going in blind. But it does feel weighted. It does feel great, actually. So even balls that I expect Babolat, especially a strike user before, a long time ago, used, usually these fly, and they don't have any sense of control of anything at this point. But this one had control. I mean, it still is known for its power, so there is some pop behind it, but it feels like it's a little easier to wield, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Now, on the strings itself,
yes.
Did it feel like it was used before, or do you think it's a brand new string job?
I mean, at glance, I don't know.
I mean, hitting with it.
Hitting with it wise, I mean, it felt like it was somewhat broken in, or it was a nice string job already fresh out.
Okay.
But feeling it already, I mean, it feels like, I would say maybe it's been used maybe once or twice. So, like, it's pretty, like, pretty new, I would say.
Okay.
But maybe used.
So slightly softer.
Yes.
A little bit on the broken inside, a little bit.
A little bit. It's like you played that first hour,
right?
And then you're like here, go have fun with that one.
Now, would you believe me if I told you this was a freshly strung string?
Partially, yes, yeah.
You would believe me.
I would believe you.
Okay.
So
it was freshly strung.
Okay. Yeah.
Peel the thing off and tell me when. Just peel the black part off.
Black part? Okay.
Yeah.
Am I reading that right?
Yes, you are.
So it was strung. So December 10th of 2021.
Right. That was freshly strung that date. So it's been 2 years. Never used.
Never
just
used.
Hanging there.
Yeah, hanging there. Yeah.
So I thought it would have lost a good amount of tension, which it actually did. We measured it, and it lost about 10 pounds just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
But because it hadn't been used, I feel like the slippage is still there.
The slippage is still there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the slippage is still there.
And because it's a firmer string, confidential, it's still kind of rigid. So hasn't been used, still
easy.
No notching.
Yeah.
So that's why we feel that it's a little more broken in.
That makes sense.
Right? So are you surprised?
A bit, but also because I haven't played with strings that, have been sitting out for like 2 years untouched. But in a ways, yes, because usually we hear all that, like for me at least, I heard the theory of that you leave strings on for so long, they do actually worsen your arm. And it's like string maintenance is always a big thing in tennis, as you can tell from the pro levels, even at the high D1 college levels, or even college in general. It's very important. String jobs are very important. And, this kind of gives it a testimony of like, if you have strings that you haven't, or rackets that you haven't played in a long time, but strung, but haven't played, I mean, it's still durable, still plays.
Right.
But not sure if I would recommend it for people who are getting back into it.
So let me tell you what I felt, though. I felt like it was springy. It was.
Yes, it was springy.
Yeah, it was springy, and it moved still because it was still slick. It felt comfortable, though, because it's lost tension.
Yes.
So it pocketed actually very well.
I thought I pocketed way better than even on a fresh string job, maybe like off the stringer. Just
right. Well, that's going to be stiffer, so it's actually lost something. So it's giving you the more pocket. Yeah.
It feels like, like an actual slingshot versus like the rigid, like, snap back, right? This one actually felt like you could pocket, hold on a little longer for maybe a second or two, and then kind of give it the juice it needs. Right.
So, but, I mean, 2 years later, what do you expect?
I mean, yeah, that's true. That is very true.
But comfort. I think comfort was the name of the game with this after 2 years. I wonder if he'll know if he picks this up and it'll be like,
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, depends how long they haven't been playing in a while, right? So.
Yeah, that's true. If he hadn't played for 2 years.
Yeah, that's a little different story.
It's still not horrible, actually.
It looks great too. Horrible. It looks great, honestly. I thought it was weighted, honestly, because maybe it's just how it is.
We thought it'd be worse than it is.
Yeah.
But all right, Coach Gu, thank you for testing that out with me.
Of course.
It's been over 2 years.
Yep.
All right. Coach Gu, where can I find you, bud?
You can find me at ag.tennis. I'll also be posting content there as well.
All right. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.